since you say the matter is still before the Senate and the case still remains open, the petitioners and their counsel express fears of bias against the committee and its leadership in person of Senator Neda Imaswen. Is this not enough reason for the chairman to step aside or recuse himself? Because as it stands, it appears that Senator Natasha Akpoti-Aduaghan still didn't get a fair hearing.
See, that is actually what they came to create as an impression that they are not going to be given a fair hearing.
Okay.
You know, somebody has invited you to come and speak. You now raise the issue of bias. You must particularize your bias. I mean, whatever you think is biased. The statement they made is that the man said that this particular petition is dead on arrival. Okay. But that is with regards to the first petition that was presented by Senator Natasha that did not meet the threshold of the standing rules of the Senate.
No, but do you think his choice of words might have misled?
No, but what I'm saying, it was with regard to the first petition. Okay. It has nothing to do with the second petition that was now properly presented, right, on the floor, and it was accepted and then referred to a committee, right? So if you now particularize that he made a statement with regards to the second petition, you have to provide, particulars, what he said with the second petition. He said the other one, look, he didn't meet the threshold, and that's why the word, that he was dead on arrival. He now went and did the right thing by now getting the petition properly written and then submitted, and they accepted it, and they referred it to the committee. And I want to say it's a standing committee. It is only that committee that handles the issue of misconduct or issue of breach of privilege or issue of public petition. All the petitioners, whether outside or within, if you have any, it's a standing committee of the Senate, and it's comprising with men and women of integrity. There are so many of them there. The chairman is only one out of all. There's even a senior advocate of Nigeria that is a member of that panel and all that. So I am not, seeing it as a wise decision for you to bring a petition before the committee or before the Senate. And you are now alleging that, in fact, they were even at the time saying that all the senators, are biased. So, but why did you bring it? You have brought it before an institution. The institution must deal with it. Then you can now complain if there is any such, bad or error that has been made by that committee. But until that, you cannot in any way conclude that all of them are biased.
SAN, for the integrity of this committee and the integrity of the Senate, if they have alleged bias for the chairman, would you advise that the chairman should step down and another person takes charge? But whatever they do,
the chairman can step aside. But what I'm saying, they must particularize the evidence of bias. This is they only mentioned that the man said he's dead on arrival, and he referred them to the first petition and not to the second petition. But I don't think there's any problem if the chairman himself sees that these people do not have confidence on him presiding, to step aside and allow, as I said earlier, there are so many distinguished senators that are members of that committee that can also preside, even in the absence of the chairperson. It is his choice to look at whatever they are coming up with in order to say, in the interest of justice, in the interest of fair hearing, in the interest of everyone concerning this particular hearing, I step aside and allow some other person to preside. That can be done. But he must be convinced that, look, there is evidence of bias established against me as a chairperson. Are you following me? Maybe if I'm the one presiding, I may say, or you want to, you're the one presiding, you may also step aside, or my sister presiding. But I also pray that he understands that he can and allow some other person in order to give them that opportunity of having confidence on the panel. That's what I think.
Of course.